What is up? What is up? What the hell is up, my Dark Horse friends and family? Welcome to this special private podcast here. Thank you for taking the time to sign up to the Side Hustlers Blueprint. We got a lot to cover here in the next 10 episodes, so let's get stuck right in, right, shall we? In the heart of the digital era, where the horizon stretches far beyond the conventional boundaries of just business, I think there lies an untold tale of success, of strategy, and the sublime art of podcasting, right? You feel me, right? Stick with me, okay, here. This isn't just about microphones and soundboards and charismatic voices echoing through the airwaves. No. It's about crafting a narrative so compelling, so profoundly impactful, that it transforms the casual listener, you, me, into a loyal follower, a passive observer into an integral participant in the entrepreneurial odyssey. That's what we're going on here. We're going on a journey for the next 10 episodes, my friends. So imagine, if you will, a world where your voice, your message resonates, not just through the ears, but through the hearts and the minds of your audience, the one that you build. Picture yourself as not merely a podcast host, but a maestro of the digital symphonies, where every episode, every piece of content is a meticulously composed movement, one that inspires, one that educates, and definitely one that entertains. This, my dear friend, is the essence of what lies ahead in this chapter, as well as the rest of the chapters of this little private podcast we're doing here, a tapestry woven with the threads of innovation, engagement, and the indomitable spirit of the Dark Horse digital nomad. That's you. Because you're here listening right now, that most certainly is you. You're maybe going, but I've never done it. That's okay. You clearly have the spirit inside you, and that's what we want to awaken. Now, as we embark on this journey together, we're going to peel back the layers of podcasting and digital entrepreneurship and side hustles, revealing not just the mechanics, but the soul behind the digital realm, the soul behind the microphone, the soul behind whatever it is you want to create as your side hustle. This chapter is going to be a clarion call to all my aspiring entrepreneurs, infopreneurs, coaches, course creators, affiliate marketers who stand at the precipice of the change that they're looking for, yearning to leap into the boundless potential of digital marketing through the power of your voice, through the power of your thoughts, through the power of your information to inspire and educate and ultimately empower your audience. But how, you may ask? Well, I'm so glad you asked. How does one transform the abstract into the tangible, the potential into the actual? How does one navigate the labyrinth of content creation, audience engagement, and brand building to emerge victorious on the other side, their message a beacon for the masses? Well, fear not, my friend, because within these episodes lies a treasure trove of strategies, of insights, and anecdotes, each designed to be a beacon illuminating the path for your side hustle, for your podcast prowess. Now, I say side hustle and podcast prowess because you can go either way. I'm a big fan of podcasting. You'll hear me talk a lot about it. A huge fan of side hustles becoming your main hustle. There's a whole realm of reasons about that, and we can dig into that later if you would like. But instead, we're going to delve into the art of storytelling, but not just any storytelling. That which ensnares the senses, that which captures the imagination of your listeners, of your readers, of your watchers, transporting them to realms of knowledge and discovery that they scarcely believed was even possible. That is such an empowering thing to do. You've been standing in front of your friend or a crowd of people and sharing something that you believe so passionately in, and you see the lights going on in their head. That's what I'm talking about right there, but a little larger scale, right? See, you're like that skilled storyteller who weaves tales of heroes and adventures, swashbucklers and dragons. Your podcast, your digital side hustle, whatever it is, can become a saga of entrepreneurial spirit, a chronicle of triumph over adversity, where each episode, where each chapter, where each video that you share adds a layer of the rich narrative that is your brand. Let's talk about engagement for a minute, because engagement, while being that elusive elixir sought by many, but mastered by few, we are going to lay it bare. We're going to reveal the secrets of forging not just listeners, not just watchers, not just viewers, not just readers, but a vibrant, interactive community. It's not one-way communication, my friends. It's two-way. We explore the alchemy of turning passive content consumption into active participation, transforming your podcast, your digital side hustle, your videos, your ebooks into a forum for exchange, into a forum for growth, and of course, mutual inspiration. You'll get inspired as much as your readers and audience will get inspired. And what of growth, you may ask? Well, that imperative that beats at the heart of every entrepreneurial venture. What about growth? The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. Well, here we're going to chart the course of humble beginnings to a towering presence. We're going to guide you through the intricacies of audience expansion, monetization, and even a little bit of brand evolution. Through real life stories, practical advice, and proven strategies, you're going to learn how to elevate your digital side hustle, your podcast, from a mere platform to a powerhouse of influence and income. Yet, these audios are more than a mere collection of tips and techniques, right? I want it to be your manifesto for the modern digital dark horse nomad, a declaration of boundless opportunities that lie within you, that lie in the confluence of passion, technology, and your entrepreneurial zeal. It's a testament to the transformative power of digital side hustles, of podcasting, not just as a tool for business, but as a medium for change, a vehicle for living a life aligned with one's deepest desires and aspirations, your deepest desires and aspirations. So, as you stand on the brink of the digital frontier, I want you to let this audio, this series of audios, be your guide, your compass, and your inspiration. Let it ignite within you a fire of creativity, a thirst for knowledge, and an unyielding resolve to not only traverse the digital landscape, but to leave an indelible mark upon it. Leave your mark on it. I want you to scratch your name on the iron post of life and say, I was here. I did something. Read it, whoever follows. For the world of digital entrepreneurship, for side hustles and podcasting, as in life, it's not just about where you're going, but how you get there. It's about the journey and the stories you tell along the way. Welcome to your journey, my friend. The microphone and the laptop await. Now, hopefully that got you a little charged up right there, a little warm you up there. This whole section right here is going to be about an introduction to side hustles right here. Let's talk about the appeal of side hustles, especially for parents that are seeking financial independence and perhaps a little bit of flexibility. Imagine turning the passion that wakes you up at 2 a.m. in the morning into the project that pays your bills. Yeah, some of us might wake up at 2 a.m. in the morning worrying about things. I know right now, as some of you know, at the time of this recording, my wife and I just bought a farm. So sometimes I'll wake up at 2 a.m. in the morning thinking about, oh my God, where am I going to put the fish pond? Oh my God, how am I going to do this? Oh, all right. And I start working these things out in my head. So I want you to imagine turning that passion that wakes you up at 2 a.m. in the morning into a project that pays your bills. Welcome to the world of side hustles, where your dreams meet reality. Now, in today's fast-paced world where the traditional 9-to-5 job often falls a little short of fulfilling your financial needs as well as your personal aspirations, side hustles, they emerge as a beacon of hope, especially for my parents out there yearning for a little bit of financial independence and a lot of money and time flexibility. The journey of a side hustle, let's be honest here, it's not about earning that extra dollar. Well, it's not just about earning that extra dollar. I think it's more about reclaiming your time. It's definitely more about reclaiming your choices and ultimately more about reclaiming your life. Now, there is a magnetic pull of side hustles, and let's chat about that for a moment. For my parents, the allure of the side hustle goes, like I mentioned, beyond financial gain. It's about crafting a life that balances your demands as a parent with the pursuits of your personal passion, what your heart is burning to tell the world, what your heart is burning to do while you're in the world. It's about setting an example for your children that work can be fun, fulfilling, and flexible in a world where job security is increasingly becoming a relic of the past. Because think about it. When I was a kid, my dad worked a single job for 23 years of his life in the military. And then he retired, I think he was in his 40s, and started working in logistics and became a manager of this set of warehouses. And he did that for another 20 years and retired. That's, I think, really is a relic of the past. Side hustles offer a safety net, a plan B, if you were, that could, for many of you, become your plan A. Side hustles are, what should I call it? Modern day alchemy. Yeah, there we go. Let's work a little wizardry into here. Side hustles are the modern day alchemy, turning hobbies into gold, transforming hours after the kids are in bed into a time of creativity and productivity, or before they get up out of bed, or maybe you're even involving them. How about that? Even better. Imagine a life where you decide how you spend your days, where work-life balance isn't just a myth, where you are the architect of your own future. You like that one? I do too. Because here's the thing, my friends, it's not just a fairy tale. It's a reality for thousands of entrepreneurial parents out there who have embraced the side hustle ethos. So joining the side hustle movement means becoming part of a vibrant community of these like-minded individuals who are all on the same journey to redefine what work looks like. Yeah, this is a community of dreamers and doers. Dreamers that become doers and doers that are still dreamers while they're doing. It's a community where success stories are shared, challenges are met with collective wisdom, and the line between work and passion blurs into insignificance. The Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. In each one of these chapters here, I want to leave you with what I called a bit of whiskered wisdom. And for this little section right here, I think the whiskered wisdom I want to leave you with is take the leap. Your dream doesn't have an expiration date. Take a breath and try again. Even if you stumble, you bumble, you fall, you face plant. Take a breath and try again. Let this be the nudge you need. Start small, perhaps with a conversation in your community, with your spouse, with your family, or by exploring a course that seems to resonate with your passion. Remember, every giant leap begins with a single small step. Now, in the audios to come, we're going to dive deeper into how you can identify your perfect side hustle, how you can strategize its growth, and weave in the fabric of your daily life, ensuring that you never have to choose between financial security and spending those precious moments with your family. How's that for an introduction, ladies and gentlemen? It took a little while. Okay, I'm just trying to set the stage here of what we're going to be going through. I just want to make this little introduction, set the stage for our journey together. Because I don't just want to guide you. I want to inspire you. I want to make sure each one of these segments that I share with you is crafted, is A, loaded with valuable content, and B, sparks curiosity on the topic of side hustles and the lifestyle therein. All right, so let's do a quick overview of what I call the Dark Horse platform and the resources that you have tapped into by listening to this private podcast. And why do you even care? Because I want you to dare to be different. Here's the things, my Dark Horse friends. In a world of unicorns, I want you to be the dark horse entrepreneur that lies within you. In the realm of side hustling, where the path less traveled often leads to the most rewarding destinations, the Dark Horse Entrepreneur platform stands for you as a beacon for those daring enough to dream big and work hard and hustle hard, right? The platform is really, if you think about it, it's not just a collection of resources. It's a community. It's a philosophy, and ultimately, it's a roadmap to turning your side hustle into your main stage, if that's what you're looking for. At its core, the Dark Horse Entrepreneur platform embodies the spirit of the underdog, that unsung hero who, against all odds, will emerge victorious. Even if they don't come in first place, they still come out a winner. This platform, my friends, is really for the parents. You don't have to be a parent to gain the benefits, but it's set up for my parents because those are the ones I think are hungry to spend more time with their family. The dreamers, the night owls, and of course, my weekend warriors who are willing to bet on themselves. It's for those who see potential where others only see a hobby, a passing fad, whatever it may be. For those who see opportunity inside of challenge. For those who are ready to take the reins in their financial future. Is that you? Okay. The Dark Horse Entrepreneur platform, and when I say the platform, I mean everything we're creating holistically here. It offers an extensive array of resources designed to guide, inspire, and propel you forward on your side hustle journey. From the invigorating insights of the Dark Horse Entrepreneur podcast, which is probably how you ended up here in the first place, where we share stories of triumphs and trial, to the in-depth courses that we've created that cover every aspect from launching and growing your side hustle. I think the Dark Horse Entrepreneur platform is going to be everything you need to start strong and scale smart. Podcasts, right? I love podcasts, and I think podcasts are a great way to build an audience. They're kind of the pulse of the hustle nowadays, okay? And podcasts can be just audio or video. The podcast serves as the heartbeat of the community, offering a regular dose of motivation, practical strategies, and real-life success stories. And if you haven't listened to the Dark Horse Entrepreneur podcast, please go on over there, give it a listen, and then give me a shout about what you think. Hey, Tracy, you're totally off base here, or here's some things I think you need to cover. It's there, that you're going to find the inspiration to push through challenges and the advice to navigate the complexities of balancing side hustle with your full-time life. That's just beyond what I'm going to share with you here in this blueprint. I just want to give you an overall view of the landscape. The courses, well, those are your long-term blueprint for success. This is your short-term blueprint for success. Our meticulously crafted courses are your long-term blueprint for success. They cover topics from identifying your side hustle sweet spot to mastering the art of digital marketing. Each course is designed to provide actionable knowledge. Whether you're looking to polish your content creation skills or deep dive into the logistics of a product launch or a podcast launch, our courses are tailored to meet you where you are on your side hustle journey. And of course, mentorship, right? What good platform, entrepreneurial-based platform, doesn't have mentorship guided by experience? Perhaps the most invaluable resource available through the Dark Horse Entrepreneur platform is the access to this mentorship. Our community of experienced entrepreneurs and side hustlers offer one-on-one guidance, ensuring that you have the support and insight that you need to make informed decisions, whatever they may be, little decisions or big decisions, to leap over the hurdles with confidence. Now, the Dark Horse Entrepreneur Podcast. A little more Whiskered Wisdom here. In the journey of entrepreneurship, the bravest step you will ever take is the first one. The second bravest step you will ever take is the next one. Think about that for a second. Let that sink in. This is your call, my friends, to action. Explore each one of these these private podcast episodes that you're going to hear. Explore the podcast episodes of the Dark Horse Entrepreneur. Enroll in a course and or reach out for mentorship within the community. Each step, no matter how small, is a leap towards the life that you dream, desire, and deserve. Okay? Now, as we delve further into the mechanics of Side Hustler's Blueprint audio you're listening to now, remember that the Dark Horse Entrepreneur platform is your companion. As a whole, the whole circle of resources, it's equipped with resources, it's equipped with the community, all here to support your needs, to turn your side hustle from a dream into a reality. So stick around. This is just the beginning of a journey that promises not just financial gain. Anyone can promise you some financial gain. Don't get me wrong here. It's going to be some work to get there, because if there was no work, everyone would be doing it. But it's also a transformation into the entrepreneur you know you're meant to be. Okay, so let me give you a brief little success story before I leave you with this audio. This is going a little longer than I expected. Let's meet Dr. David King. Dr. David King, I think, is the testament to the power of voice and vision in the heart of Milwaukee. In the vibrant city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, just a little south of me, Dr. David King stands, my friends, as a beacon of change and a pillar of his community. He's an entrepreneur. He's a pastor. He's a businessman. And he's a fervent advocate for fairness, freedom, and equality. Dr. King's journey, my friends, I know you don't know it, is a testament to the transformative impact a well-nurtured side hustle, especially when supported by a good platform, well, maybe like the Dark Horse Entrepreneur platform, can have. Now, Dr. King's mission to inspire and enact change led him to the world of podcasting to share his voice, a platform he envisioned could amplify his message to the masses. However, like many visionaries, he faced the daunting task of navigating the technicalities and the strategies essential for launching a successful podcast. Enter the Dark Horse Entrepreneur platform. This platform and myself became a resource for him to catalyzing and turning Dr. King's vision into, call it a resounding reality, a resonant reality, with the support of myself and with a smile on my face and the Dark Horse Entrepreneur's comprehensive podcasting resources. Dr. King was able to refine his message, master the art of podcast production, and engage an audience eager for inspiration and leadership. His podcast, Kingdom Citizens of Wisconsin, grew into a powerful tool and is still growing even more powerful for advocacy, reaching far beyond the confines of Milwaukee alone, inspiring listeners with stories, patriotism, resilience, community action, and the relentless pursuit of equality. Okay? Now, see, I think Dr. King's side hustle doesn't just stop with his podcast. Why do you say that, Tracy? Well, let me share with you. His relentless drive and the visibility gained from his podcast success propelled him, you might say, further into even the political arena. He ran for a state-level office, and he's made headlines most recently here by winning the primary for the mayor of Milwaukee. Now he's running up against the incumbent. His story, I think, is a vivid illustration of how side hustles and podcasting, coupled with the right support and resources and an indomitable drive, can evolve into a significant force for social impact. Whatever kind of impact you are trying to have on your audience, on your market, this shows it can happen in so many ways. So let your passion be the spark that lights up the darkness. It's your voice and your story that can move mountains. I'm serious, because Dr. King's journey from a local pastor to a mayoral candidate is a powerful reminder that with the right tools and community support, your side hustle can transcend traditional boundaries and touch countless lives. Let Dr. King's story inspire you to take the first step as well as the next step towards your side hustle, whether it's launching a podcast, starting a blog, or creating a community project, launching some new business, whatever it is. Remember that your voice has the power to initiate change. Your voice has the power to inspire action, and your voice has the power to even shape the future of a city. In the upcoming audios, we're going to explore how you can harness your passion, leverage the resources at your disposal, gain some resources that are not currently at your disposal, and perhaps even write your own success story that will someday inspire others to embark on their side hustle journey. Dr. King's story is a beacon for all in the Dark Horse community out there, showcasing the profound impact a side hustle can have, not just on an individual, but on an entire community. Seriously, an entire city. Each step of his journey offers valuable lessons and quotable moments that resonate deeply, both within and beyond the sound of the voice you're listening to right now. Okay, this has went a little longer than I expected. I'm going to leave you with that right there, and I'm going to leave you as I always do. Think successfully and take action. Hey, my Dark Horse Entrepreneur parents, thanks for tuning in. If this episode struck a chord, share it with a fellow parent hustler. Let's grow our tribe that thrives, not just survives. For more insights and a community that totally gets it, join our Facebook group at www.darkhorseschooling.com/tribe. Think successfully and take action.